Ganesh Chaturthi. I mean, you've probably seen it, right? The incredible joy, the color, the devotion that just takes over. We see these massive idols, people dancing in the streets. The energy is just unbelievable. But what you might not know is that behind all that spectacle, there's a story that is way, way deeper than you'd imagine.
So what's really behind this massive celebration? Why does it inspire such incredible devotion year after year after year? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into.
Because the answer, it turns out, isn't just one simple thing. It's this fascinating blend of ancient myth, some pretty pivotal history, and yeah, even a little bit of revolution that basically turned a private prayer into a huge public movement. So let's start at the very beginning.
We have to go way back to the divine and, honestly, pretty dramatic story of Lord Ganesha's birth. This is the tale that really sets the stage for everything else.
Okay, so the story goes that the goddess Parvati wanted someone loyal to guard her door. So, what does she do? She sculpts a sun from sandalwood paste and literally breathes life into him. Now, when her husband, Lord Shiva, comes home, this new son doesn't recognize him and, doing his duty, blocks the way. Well, Shiva, in a flash of absolute fury, strikes off the boy's head. Seeing this, Parvati is so heartbroken, she threatens to destroy the entire universe. So to calm her down, Shiva promises to bring their son back to life, replacing his head with that of the first creature he finds, which just happened to be an elephant.
And that incredible event is exactly where one of his most famous names comes from, Gajanan. It literally means elephant-faced. Gaj for elephant, Anand for face. It's a permanent reminder of his totally unique rebirth.
But that's not all. After he was brought back to life, all the gods gave him this really special honor. They declared he would be worshipped first, before any other deity, before you start anything new. And this is why he's known as Vignaharta, the remover of obstacles. The idea is you pray to him first, and he clears the path for success.
Okay, but the story doesn't end with myth, not even close. To really get why the festival looks the way it does today, we have to jump forward thousands of years, to a time of colonial rule, where this whole celebration got a radical reinvention.
And this is where the story takes such a fascinating turn. See, for centuries, Ganesh Chaturthi was a quiet, pretty private thing, celebrated inside family homes. But then, in the late 19th century, it completely transformed. It just exploded into the massive public spectacle we know today. And it happened for a very, very strategic reason.
So, a little backstory. The great Maratha king, Chhatrapati Shivaji, he used to celebrate the festival with a lot of grandeur, but that tradition kind of faded over time. Then, under British rule, things got really strict. All public and political gatherings were banned to stop any kind of organized rebellion. That's when, in 1893, a freedom fighter named Lokmanya Tilak had an absolutely brilliant idea.
Tilak saw this amazing opportunity. He knew the British would shut down any political gathering in a second, but they couldn't exactly outlaw a religious festival. So he took Ganesh Chaturthi and reinvented it as this huge public event. It was a genius way to bring people together and build up a sense of national pride, right under the noses of the colonial rulers.
So, how does all that rich history, both the myth and the revolution, shape the festival that we see today? Well, the modern celebration really carries forward both that ancient devotion and that powerful spirit of community.
The whole festival today unfolds over 10 days. People bring these beautifully crafted idols of Ganesh into their homes or into these huge decorated community pavilions called pandals. Every single day is just filled with prayers, songs, and offerings of his favorite sweet, the modak. And it all builds up to this grand finale, a massive procession for the Visarjan, where the idol is immersed in water.
During that final procession, you'll hear this chant everywhere. Ganpati Bappa Moria, Agle Baras Tu Jaldiya. It's this emotional farewell, a plea for their beloved deity to come back again soon next year. It just perfectly captures that mix of celebration and, a little bittersweet goodbye that marks the end of it all.
So let's pull all these threads together. When you look at the myth, the history, and the rituals all at once, what does it all really mean? What are the big takeaways from this festival?
This is where it all clicks. The festival reinforces some pretty core values. Ganesha's form itself, the big head, the strong body, it symbolizes the perfect balance of power and wisdom. His birth story is a powerful lesson in parental devotion. And, of course, its modern history is this incredible reminder that unity is strength. And today, there's even a new lesson emerging, a push to celebrate in harmony with nature by using eco-friendly idols.
Which brings us all the way back to our original question, why do we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi? It's not just for one reason. It's a celebration of faith in the remover of obstacles, it's a commemoration of its amazing role in history, it's a vibrant expression of culture, and it's this powerful force for social unity. It's all of those things wrapped into one.
And it's a really great reminder that the traditions we practice so often have these layers of meaning we might not even be aware of. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What traditions in your own life might have a hidden story just waiting to be discovered?